Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ice by Fashion and my girl Danny G. In today's video, I'm gonna try something new. I want to do a girl time, like girl talk, and we're just gonna switch it up a bit. I'm gonna do this as a content segment. This week, we're gonna be talking about dating, being single, and dating apps. So without further ado, let's get this tea time started. Alrighty, so let's just hop right into this. So, Danielle, are you single?
I am.
She is. I am single as well. I've been with that one person for a really, really long time, and now I'm getting back into the dating game, and it's super, super hard. Danielle here could speak to that as well because she is my go-to friend that I always call when I'm like, what do I say? What do I do? I don't know. So it's really different. I don't know. You have something to say about that.
First off, the struggle is real, as many of you guys know. I feel like it's just hard to meet people out these days.
Yeah.
Like, if you meet someone at the club, they have an agenda.
True.
Like, if you meet someone at the bar, it's like you're out with your girls, so it's like no one's gonna come up to you in front of like a group of girls to be single out one girl and be like, can I talk to you?
No.
Like, no one approaches you anymore.
And if you...
Or, I mean, I guess that's fine, but then, like, also he's about to be like super embarrassed because, the girls are gonna be like talking like shit about him too. Like, and the girl's gonna be like, oh, why her? That'd be like... Unless, I mean, unless you have good friends, which you probably should. But.
I mean, I would be a good friend. I'll just be like, oh, he's cute. And like,
or we would just be like, no.
Together, no. It's a no for me.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah. All right. So next topic being more so, since we talked about dating a little bit, dating apps. So we know dating organically, naturally, it's hard, but a dating app should be a little easier, right? You just swipe.
So you think.
Yeah, you swipe left, you swipe right when you like someone, yada yada, meet up, great. No, it's not that easy either. So we both have Bumble accounts. Well, she has, I can't do this shit anymore.
Recently deleted.
Recently deleted because of my experiences on this app. But do you want to just explain the app?
Sure. So basically you make a profile, you post like 6 photos, or you can do less, and you do a little bio. Some people put their Instagram names on there, that whole thing. And like literally you just like swipe left or right, like if you like them or if you don't, and it's kind of superficial, and you just go off of like how someone looks.
It is superficial, but Danielle left out the most important part. So on Bumble,
right,
how Bumble works is the girl makes the first move. Listen here, sister, you gotta make the first move,
and you have 24 hours to do so.
You have 24 hours to make the first move, and then once you write to these guys,
they have 24 hours to reply.
Sometimes they don't reply. So it's just like, oh, okay, so you swiped me for what reason? By accident? You could unmatch with someone. I recommend unmatch with me if you don't want to talk to me. Don't waste my time. But that could just be me being a little extra.
I mean, I'm also guilty of that. It's like sometimes you just get in the groove and you're just like, no, and you're like, I guess, yes, but then like later you're like, ew, why did I swipe on that guy?
And then if I do that, I unmatch them. Like, I'm not gonna waste your time. Like, I'm here sitting here thinking you're gonna write back to me, and then it's just like
6.5 hours later.
Waiting, no. So that's kind of annoying for me. I don't know. I feel like I went on one Bumble date?
Yeah.
I went on one Bumble date. It was great. It started off really well. Like, the first date was good. The second date was good. The third date was good. You see where I'm going with this. It was just a good experience. However, like...
just didn't work out. We don't have to go into details.
we won't. But it just didn't work out. And it's just like... yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just me. But then I have good friends like Danny G that say, you know, girl, it happens to the best of us. So you guys tell me what you think. Like, if you are on a dating app, comment below and tell me how it's going, if you think it's good or
Or
not.
tell us your funniest experience. Because
Yeah.
I've had some pretty wacky dates. I've got stood up before. Like, I have like I've run the entire gamut. Like,
True.
that you can through like this
Comment
app.
those below too as well.
So I'm ready for that. So please tell me like your funniest stories.
Your
Like,
funniest story or your funniest date. Tell us that.
okay, so here is a little bit of advice. Tip number 1. So let's talk photos, because obviously that's the most important part of the app, because you literally take 2 seconds before you like swipe left or right, because I can be like ew.
Yeah.
Like sometimes my fingers move faster than like my brain. Like, so the photos are very important, like what you post. And like talking to like family, like friends, like guys, or just friends, family, like getting their advice and what they think of like girls and their photos. The consensus is you can't have too many selfies.
True.
Because then it's like, okay, this girl's full of herself, or she doesn't have any friends. So you want to do something like a group pic, at least one group pic to show that like you go out, you have a social
Not
life.
all group pics.
Oh, no.
I can't tell you how many times I've been swiping and seeing like a guy and I'm like, oh, I don't know which one he is, and then like, but he's not in that one.
Like if I have to work for it, I'm not doing it. Like I don't want to think on this app. So your first pic should not be the group one. The first one should be like a selfie or like a cute one of like, you know, someone taking a photo of you like in front of something like cute, like a nice backdrop.
You're very detailed.
Like this. Oh my gosh. So you guys have to read, if you guys are readers, Modern Romance by Aziz Ansari. It's so good, and he goes into like so much detail about modern dating and like apps, and like literally he has photos of like what works and what doesn't, like based off of like science and people that have done like research on this. So yes, I'm very detailed on these photos because I'm.
He's doing the thing. Like, she made my Bumble account, and yeah,
It was lit.
enough said. I'm dry and I got bored and I deleted it, and that's how it's gonna stay. Not doing it again.
We'll see what she says next.
I am like, all right. So here's another bit of advice: don't feel embarrassed. Like literally,
For real.
I have been swiping, and the amount of people that I've seen that I've known that I went to school with, like, do not be embarrassed. This is modern day dating. Like, this is the dating life. Like, this is the dating scene. Like, not everybody has that courage to go up to you and say, hey, I think you're really pretty. Can I have your number? All right, tip number 2. So in your bio, you want to be a little, I don't know, be direct, but not too direct. Like, I've seen some people's bios say some crazy things, like looking for a girl who's DTF.
Oh, looking for a girl I can tie up. Wait.
We literally
No.
both had like the same guy. Like, we both swiped the same guy for the same thing. I was like,
I was like, this is pretty funny. I just want to see.
exactly. But he was pretty cute.
Oh, he was hot.
Yeah, but
No.
creepy. No. Okay. So yeah, always make sure that you're putting brief information about yourself, your height, something that you're interested in doing, like a little bit of hobbies. You could put some emojis in there to like spice it up. You could put your Instagram account if you want to gain more followers, but beware of doing that as well, because a lot of creeps will start following you and DM you on Instagram. So be mindful of that as well.
See, I feel a little differently. I like, for like, what catches my eye are funny bios.
True.
So you can say like nothing about yourself, but if it's like funny, I feel like you'll get swipes. And that's what I look for, like for guys. So you don't necessarily have to put your height, or I know a lot of guys do because
I personally
we look for that. But
put your height. I don't want to be dating a 5'2" guy or a 5'5" guy.
Well,
Like,
guys should. Girls, I feel like it's unnecessary.
true.
But if it's funny, like I hate when guys write novels on there.
True. You
I'm
don't
not
have
here
to
to
write a
read,
novel. I
like-
said brief.
Yeah.
Brief. Keep it brief. Keep it clean.
Yeah,
Keep
a couple
it cute.
hobbies.
It starts like this: height, hobbies, joke. That's it. That's it.
You're right.
Guys, if you are watching this video and you feel like we're saying something wrong, comment down below. Comment what you would like to see in a girl's bio. So tip number 3.
Oh, yo, I'm about to spill all the secrets. What you should do is something that's like funny, something where like they'll want to respond to, something that they don't see every day. Like if you're just like, what's up? Hi. Hey. Like there's mad girls like saying that to him. So like what makes you stand out? So what I like to do is go through their photos. If they have a dog or they're on a mountain, be like, say something about that, or say something about the dog. Or if a guy's wearing the same shirt in every pic, be like, do you ever do laundry? Like, haha.
Don't say that. Don't say that because you'll offend someone. Do not say
Either way.
Like the fact that I'm even, like, I just feel like I'm writing to you first. That should be good enough for you. Like I'm sitting here busting my brain trying to figure out what to say to you. Like if you saw something you like in me, you're gonna write me back. Simple as that.
Profile.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like question it. Like for the most part, I'll be like, oh, he listens to this, he listens to that, yes, and then that like helps their cause. Other times it does not help their cause. Like my dude had JoJo on it, so this is what I said. I'm such a bitch. I was like, wait, can we just talk about how you have Joe Budden, JoJo, and Billy Joel next to each other as your top artists? Haha. He's like, we can absolutely talk about it. Haha. I have an extremely diverse taste in music. So I'm like waiting for him to like joke about the JoJo part, but like he like dead likes JoJo. So I was like, I can see that. Haha. When did you get haha? When did you get into JoJo, if you don't mind me asking? My dog said, I've always liked her since the early 2000s when she first came out. And then he like goes on and on talking about JoJo. I was like, no.
Yeah.
The actual date.
What we're trying to lead up to is a date. If you finally do make it on this date, here's some like major advice. Always make sure to let someone know you're going on a date with this person. Like you have to trust at least one person in your life to tell them, hey, you know, I'm going on this Bumble date. I'm going on, like, I met
this
him
place at this time.
Yeah, I'm going at
Send
this
even
place
pics
this
of the guy.
time. I would screenshot like a picture of his profile, send it to my friend, like Danielle's my go-to person, or any of my other close friends, and his number. Like it's as simple as that. Like you always want to make sure you're safe. You always want to make sure that someone knows where you're going to be and who you're going to be with.
And you want to make sure that you're going somewhere public, like not meeting up at his house for the first time. Like
no, that's a no.
You don't want to be another story. Like
that's a story for another day. How people try to like really get you.
And I feel like, I mean, depends on what you're looking for, but if some guy's like, oh, let's hang out for the first date at my house, it's kind of obvious what he wants
to do.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're down with that, that's fine too.
It's fine, but still let someone know where you're going. Like, send them that location when you get to his house. Like, I don't know, girl. Like, to each his own. We're not judging, but make sure you be safe. Oh, major. I don't know how we forgot this. Always make sure you have your own money. Make sure you have your money.
Gosh.
Make sure you have your own money, girl. Do not go into the situation assuming that guys will pay for you. Like, make sure you have your own money. Some of our little tips that we had on dating.
Please do not drag us and be like, this is why you guys are single.
It probably is. Like, we're young, independent women. We are both in our mid-20s. We have career jobs. We're doing the damn thing. Like, we have morals. We have goals. Like, no shade to anyone else, but we have standards. And we're not going to lower our standards because somebody feels insecure with themselves. We're not going to lower our standards because you feel that I'm doing too much and you're not. Like, no shade to anyone, no shade, no tea, but a lot of you guys are out there questioning yourself, like, am I pretty enough? I'm not pretty. I'm not smart enough. I'm not this enough. Stop questioning yourself. Be confident in yourself, and the right person will come. But it was a great time talking to you guys. I hope you enjoyed this Girl Time Tea Talk, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.